Welcome back, Scrunchy Moms Club.
Welcome back. We're here. We're beautiful. We
So
are.
beautiful.
Yes, it is. It's nighttime over here, but we're here. We made it. I had a lovely day. I don't know about you.
No, I want to hear all about your lovely
Well,
day.
if anyone's watching on YouTube, whenever I'm not trapped in my bedroom, it means that the kids aren't here. I have reemerged from my house.
Kids who? Savannah doesn't know them.
Right. Yeah. So it's been like really busy. My parents are in town, which is exciting. But then we had the extended family also in town this week. So we are just sort of
Mm,
all about the town. We live in Central Florida. So it's like when people come visit us, it's like all the touristy things that we have to
for
do.
sure.
So we've been back and forth doing Disney, and then my parents wanted to keep the boys for a few days, and I was like, "Don't tempt me with a good time." So originally, I had them spend the night last night because we were supposed to record during the day,
Yeah,
but no worries. But
I know.
that
Just
ended
Romy
up
is Romy.
it's well, you guys had class too today.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So that didn't work out daytime recording, but I still had the kids away. So I was very productive today. I had so many errands to run, like so many returns that were just sitting in my trunk and like so many things I had to do. So I was just driving all about the town doing all my errands. And then I took myself out to lunch. So
So cool. Like, there's nothing cooler than taking yourself out.
no, I think when you're like an overstimulated mom, just like sitting, I always talk about driving, like driving in silence, I love, but sitting, you would never, before kids, never catch me dead, like at a restaurant by myself or at a movie by
Hmm.
myself, like never. Like I'm such a companion person
Yeah.
pre kids. Now, like, oh my God, yes, being on my own time, I can order whatever I want. And if I'm going to have a meal by myself, it will be sushi because my husband doesn't like sushi. My kids don't like sushi. So, like, that's just never, when we go out to eat, that's never the cuisine of choice. So, when I'm by myself, I'm going to get some sushi.
No, I'm so happy for you because yeah, number one, there's nothing more underrated than going out to eat by yourself, sitting at a bar by yourself, like
Oh,
going to a
yeah.
coffee shop by yourself.
Yes.
I love it. I actually always have, but
Hmm.
yeah, welcome because it's so good. I'm just so happy you got that. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I'm so happy because then I met my parents and my children for dinner, and like that experience was like 9 day difference. So I was humbled really quickly. Having a 2.5-year-old at the table is like throwing chips at me and doesn't want to stay in their freaking seat. So I'm so glad that my cup was already full from like the sushi experience that like it was okay. It wasn't gonna bring me down.
For
But
real.
yeah, it's all about balance. I couldn't have like two dream dates in a row. Like if I was at
No.
Bar Taco by myself, like
No,
you
yeah,
can't have everything. You can't have
can't have it
everything.
all.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was my day. How was your day? Yeah, you and Romy. Today's your day of music class. Music class? No, gym class.
My gym, yeah. No, we're good. I'm just like really tired. Like, not gonna lie. Not just like, I don't know, just like inconsistent sleep. So I'm just still.
Because I think the last time we spoke, so like a week ago, you had said like her sleep was good, but like no.
Yeah, I mean, like last night she woke up at 1 and like just
Okay.
wouldn't stop. I think. I'm gonna put on my clown face when I say this. She might be teething, like maybe. I don't know. Cause you know what I mean? Like I say like put on
Yeah.
my clown face because like it could be like 3 months, 6 months from now that she actually gets a tooth. I don't know, because like she is just acting a little more fussy than usual.
Yeah.
Um, and it's just been, yeah, it's been like a hard week, just
Yeah.
like
I think
tired.
she's
And then
also
like
that age where like the naps are, weird. She's like
the
going through
naps have,
transition.
yes,
Mhm.
naps have been so weird. She did turn 7 months today though, so like
Snaps to
here,
her.
yeah, snaps to Romy. She's 7 months today. Yeah, so that and then like, but she's doing like okay with solids now. Like I'm noted, like we did like black beans. We've been doing um just like all these like, oh, now she's tolerating sweet potato, like, and it's a little thicker, so at first she was like,
Nice.
ew, throw up, but like I gave it to her a few times and then that worked
Okay.
out. I gave her some peanut butter, I gave her some eggs, we're in the clear.
Oh, wow. Look at
I
you
know,
go.
I've been busy, so those allergens are good to
Checked off
go
the
as of
list.
now. Yeah, and then I don't know, and I just feel like, and I'm sure every single person that listens to this can agree and relate, just being so behind, like, not behind, I don't want to say behind on cleaning. It's just like I clean, but then it's like not enough. And then like I don't know, I'm really trying to like give myself grace cuz like and just do like one thing at a time. I don't know why my brain is so focused on like the big picture of it, and then like not giving myself grace for like, oh, I cleaned the living room and cleaning the living room slash playroom. I mopped it. I swept. I cleaned. I organized. But then like I look at the rest of my house and I'm like, oh, it's still a shit show. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm just having
Yeah, it's hard not
like
to
some
get
mind.
overwhelmed by that. And then also you'll clean your kitchen, you're clean, and then in 10 minutes it's destroyed again. And
I know, and I've just given myself a rule now that I will only do dishes once a day. Like I
right.
can't be constantly doing dishes. And I think ever since I've done that, that's actually been really helpful.
Yeah.
I do dishes once a day.
No, that's
Like,
exactly. Taylor and I are opposite in that regard. He is there cannot be a dirty dish in the sink. Like he will automatically wash it, put it in the dishwasher, or wash it and dry it. And I'm like, I'm exactly on 100% on your side because I'm not going to do it all day doing dishes. I will do it once, one
yeah,
communal dishwashing
one
session.
communal
Why
dish.
does it matter? It gets at nighttime. The sink is empty. Whether I wash one dish at a time or all, so like why?
Yeah.
I don't understand. Yeah.
I the only thing I do like continually wash is bottles, but like that's it. Like otherwise, no.
Yeah.
I'm washing once a day. And
Once
I
a
think
day.
that has really helped. I don't know. So it's just like Romy, so adore. Oh, she started okay, like literally Monday. So like
Mhm.
2 days ago, started babbling. Like she's going
Aw.
like ah, blah, 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 blah,
Oh my
da, 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 da,
god.
da.
How have you not sent me a video? I'm offended.
Oh, I've taken a few. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you on the pod here. See, I like save things like what my job is
Well,
supposed to do.
you should be FaceTiming me. So tomorrow I need to hear it.
No, she's so cute. Like it's so dumb. Yeah. So of course her first word's gonna be like dad, dad, probably. So great,
It, al-
cool, wonderful,
it always
amazing.
is. It's
Yeah.
easier.
So that's been really cute. Like she's just been, and she's already like a chatterbox. Like now that she's
Yeah,
discovered
she's
this, forget
so
it.
social and like so socially aware and just like
Yeah.
knows what she's doing, knows how to do the eyes and yeah, no, she's such a flirty girl.
Such a flirty girl. So that's been a Romy update, and Jonah is just, he's fine. He's also like kind of pushing buttons, like, hey, I
Mm.
turned 4. Let me like
Yeah,
let me
mhm.
test. So
Yeah.
it's been a little bit of a harder week, but everybody has those days. Everybody makes mistakes.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days.
Exactly. So I'm just like, got to get through it to get
Yeah,
over it.
for sure. We ain't stressing.
I'm so positive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of it for me. And then I don't know. I've just been, yeah, I don't know. Live, laugh, loving.
Yeah. Good.
Can't say anything too crazy otherwise. But we do have some Audacity. We have like 5 or 6 or 7 of them,
Oh,
something like
oh
that.
my goodness.
Yeah, so we have
Okay.
some of those. Um do we want to just go straight into it? Do you have anything more you want to talk about before we get into it?
No, I'm ready. I'm ready to hear about the
The
audacity
au-
these people
the
got.
audacity of these people.
I
All
like this
right.
one because we don't have to like give advice. We can just react, you know?
React, and then I don't know. I'm always going to give unsolicited advice. I'm
Right,
so
right,
good at
right.
it. So, okay, so just to remind our listeners what this segment is. It's called The Audacity. So basically, like, who has just like had the audacity to say something to you, do something like just like motherhood related. So like the audacity of my mother-in-law to think she'll be in the room when I give birth. The audacity, you know what I mean? Like just like the store clerk telling me I look tired. The this and that, you know, like just who's really just freaking who has the cojones, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, and we put it on our anonymous link, and you guys give us your drama. We want the tea spilled. So we have a few. So
Okay,
shall
let's
we?
hear him. Yeah, let's hear him. I'm ready.
All right. So the audacity of my husband to fall asleep when our kids were sent away with their grandparents so we could have a cleaning and organizing day.
R.I.P. to him. It's like those
Yeah, like
TikTok videos of like the husband doing something in the arms of an angel. Shows his like gravestone.
yeah, like dumb ways to die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. There is nothing that sets me off or makes my eye twitch or
Yeah, more
just
triggering. Nothing
more
more
triggering
triggering.
than a husband sleeping.
Like, period. It doesn't matter the
Doesn't
situation.
matter if it's not, doesn't matter if it's the appropriate like at nighttime
It
or during
doesn't
the
matter
day.
if they're dead. Like, you just cannot. I cannot see you sleeping.
The audacity of men to sleep. Ew.
I don't want
Ew.
to see it. Nope. No, it's so true.
And yeah, and the fact that you had like the time away, like the kids away, and like he has the audacity to
Right.
ooh, girl.
But the double standard is like, same situation, kids are sent away. Like, you deserve a big fat nap, honey. Like, you need to take it. I would have no issue of the mother taking a nap, but like the
Never.
father, you need to be doing something. You need to be fixing something. You need to be sweeping something.
It's like kind of gross when men sleep, like women sleep.
Oh, it gives
I
me
don't
the
know.
ick. Yeah, it gives me the ick.
It's icky when men sleep. Like go do something. Go to work. Go fix something.
Right.
Is that crazy? It might be a really crazy take.
No, it is crazy, but it's true.
Thank you so much. Like it's so true.
No, and I
So,
love that it's a universal, like most I could say women feel that way. Like there's nothing more triggering than their husband you're overstimulated, you have like half a boob out, you're breastfeeding, all of a sudden you just hear a snore, like you're
ooh, oh
dead.
my god.
You're dead, you're done, you're
Fills
dead.
up my spine and just yeah, no, I snap,
Right.
you know? Yeah. Nothing more gross. So, I'm sorry, girlfriend. All right. The audacity of my father in law asking if I'll have another kid soon when my baby is 4 months old. These boomers, man.
No,
Like,
I remember being asked like still in the hospital. I'm just like the audacity. Like, can I please breathe? No, it's just got. I mean, I
can,
feel like in general you should never ask like that question is like
right.
inappropriate. But yeah, ew. But yeah, these boomers, it's like they lack that sort of filter of I don't know.
Yeah, because that generation too is just like, make babies.
Right.
Like,
Like, I don't think they mean it in a bad place, which is why sometimes you have to tell them, like, it's really not polite to ask, or like, you kind of have to shut it down, or they'll just keep,
yeah.
and
But
you have to,
sometimes you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but
right. And it really, I hate to generalize to the boomer community, but it usually is the
we,
usual subjects.
I know we have a, yeah, we tend to do that with the boomer community, but
But like,
I only see
are we wrong?
the data shows. You know what I mean? Like, and
Right.
data never lies. So,
No.
um, yeah, no, gross. So sorry, girlfriend.
You're
So
gross.
gross. Um, the audacity of my boss to call me when I'm PTO for my kid's surgery. That's gross.
No. So gross. Yeah.
No,
Do not reply to that. Respond to that.
do
No.
not come. No.
Mm-mm.
Like yeah, if you're focusing on what you need to focus on, which is your children, your boss needs to figure it out.
Yeah. And you're off the clock. You're like paid time off the clock. You put in your paid PTO for this.
I
Unless
know.
it's
I can't
life or
say that like,
death of the company. No, that's
but also
crazy.
like life or death, like it's not your company. Unless it, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like, I don't know. I really had to like teach myself that when like I was working. It's like, this is not my company. Like,
Right.
it's
But I
like
feel like
nothing is.
actually this is like a good example because when you went through your whole thing with Jonah, like you did have to like up and quit suddenly. And I feel like your job was really good about like do not
They
contact Lyla, like to all the
they
parents.
really
They're
were.
like, they also, if I remember correctly, they're like, it's not like they told your families like what was going on, but they just were like, please don't. She's, something's going on, but like you cannot, do not contact her, blah, blah, blah. They were being very
No,
good about
they
it.
were really, really good about that. And the only person I contacted was my bosses, and they like,
They
yeah,
took
like
care
it
of it all
was
for you and made
warranted. Yeah, yeah,
sure
yeah.
nobody
Whew,
contacted you. So
that was so
all
crazy.
of that to say, like maybe this is a red flag of your company. Like you kind of need to sit them down, and if they have a
Yeah, like
gray area of
nothing can be that serious. You know what I mean? Like it's just
right,
a job.
so it's kind of a lack of respect of them respecting your time, and also, yeah, your son's surgery. Like, are they okay?
Yeah.
Ew,
Ew.
no.
Not okay. Okay. My husband decided to tell every human being on the planet that we were trying this year. Although cute that he's excited, it's a lot of pressure. Oh, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just like, hey, everybody, we're raw dogging it.
Right.
Like,
It's also like in general, husband aside, it's a weird thing to tell people in general because it's like you're basically saying like we're having sex, like
a
unprotected,
lot of
a
it, and we're
lot.
just splooging everywhere. Like,
It's a weird thing.
I know it is a weird. Like, I feel like I only tell like my close friends, like, hey, we're trying, or like I'll hint at it, like,
Hmm.
because it is such an intimate thing at the end of the day, you know?
Right. And then I do understand what she's saying, like the pressure involved too, because you never know. It could take a week, it could take 5 years. Like and now, like every time you sit down at the dinner table, like they are thinking that, like, is she pregnant? It's always
Right.
at the dinner table, they're going to looking for your wine because they know you could
Ugh.
possibly be
Yeah.
pregnant. It's just, yeah, I think he didn't mean any harm. He was excited. He came from a place of
Yeah.
excitement, but you probably should have had that conversation of like, let's just keep this between us, and you definitely need to have that conversation because when you do get pregnant, like he's got to shut that shit down. Like if you don't
I know.
want anybody
Yeah.
to know, he's got to keep that mouth shut. Maybe you can like
Yeah.
pick one friend of his that like, he can tell. But yeah, came from a good place, but honestly, I would
No,
be
because I,
livid.
I I agree. I think husband was just, he's just excited, but like he also has to slow his roll.
Right,
Yeah,
for sure.
just a little bit, but like wishing you well, on your
Yeah, like
journey.
I don't think it's a divorceable offense, but
No,
you know,
no, it's not
not
as
it's not like
it's
napping. It's not like taking a
no,
nap.
it's not. Yeah, it's
Sorry.
not like sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At least your husband wasn't sleeping, okay?
so true. Um, all right, the audacity of me oh sorry, I guess that was a typo. The audacity of me telling my grandmother the name of my unborn child and her flat out telling me she doesn't like it. Oh my god. See,
Yeah,
this
this
is
is
why I don't tell people.
yeah, this is the issue with telling people. Uh yeah, well, first of all, yeah, rude. Again, not to not to discriminate against boomers or older communities, but their filter is definitely not our type of filter. But yes, I do, like we've talked about this, if and when we have another child, you and I together, because we're gonna have the next child together,
Yeah.
um I will not be telling anybody either because yeah, it opens up the door that you don't even want open to like opinion and just unnecessary sway, right? You don't want to be influenced. Like you want to pick
Yeah.
the name because you like it. Like the only thing that matters is that you like it and your husband likes it. So yeah, I did tell people both pregnancies, like I told people, and I mean I don't think that they influenced me because we were pretty set on it. It wasn't like we're thinking like what do you, it was
No,
never
you
came
guys
in to a, it was never in a conversation of like what do you think of this name? Which I know
Yeah.
people are going to give their opinion regardless of whether you phrase it like that. But luckily I never had outside influence like that, but still, because of all of that and the horror stories I've heard, like I will not be sharing. And it's also like a fun thing to have for like just the two of you.
I know. I will die on that hill, like how fun it was to like keep the name and then, say it as soon as she was born. Like it
Yeah.
was fabulous.
It'll be
Yeah.
interesting, like, because if and when we ever have another child, how to navigate, like, do I tell Gio and Julian? Because, like, they're going to have big mouths and tell people, So it'd be like, I don't know what I'm going to do in that situation. So I'll have
Maybe
to,
I
like,
would
play it
just
by
say, like,
ear.
just baby, the baby.
Right,
Like,
right, right. So, like, say, but also we had talked about if I'm going to try my hardest, if I ever have a child,
yeah.
not to even know the gender. So I feel like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
will
yeah.
already cancel you wouldn't know the name because you wouldn't know the
Yeah.
gender.
Just the
So,
baby.
yeah, the baby. So yeah, Ugh.
No,
I
funny. My friend, she also doesn't say the name. She knows the gender, but she never says the name of the baby. She has
uh-huh.
3 kids, and with her last baby, the 2 older ones just like they gave the baby a
Yes,
nickname,
that is
and
common.
so
Yes.
they gave the baby they I don't know why they chose Connor. Like they were like baby Connor, and then she ended up making Connor the middle name. It was so cute. Like
Oh,
just cuz
that's
like
really
her kids were
cute.
like calling him Connor. Or
Yeah.
like I called Romy Lady Gaga like in the womb, like
Right, right,
everybody
right.
you have like your
Well, and I told you like the first few months of Romy's life, like Gio named her Dodo and was like, and I kept saying, no, her name is Romy. He's like, I know her name's Romy. I call her Dodo. And I was like, okay, so sorry. He's like, this is our special name.
eh, yeah, between oh my god,
Right.
Gio loves Romy.
They both do. Yeah, they both love her. I mean, everybody does.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, but that's true. The kids will come up with their own name.
Yeah,
But
if they're like
yeah,
old enough.
all of that to say I feel you and maybe yeah, we're going to try a communal pact to
Just
like not
yeah,
say the name anymore.
just don't like it's so fun. It's so much better. And it's just yeah, it's
And you
good.
hear a
It's
lot of
good. I
people
promise.
change a lot of people are set in stone like I was. Like we never changed our names, but a lot of people do change like last minute. I mean, you going in it had 2 names, right? You really weren't
Mhm.
positive up until the
Yeah.
end.
Mhm.
So, yeah, it's just
Well,
one of
also
those
like your
things.
names, I mean, your kids' names are wonderful. Julian, Giovanni, like they're very solid, beautiful names
Right.
and you know, so no one had anything to say because we were just like fabulous, done, good. So,
For sure.
if you're going to tell people have it be a good name. No, I'm kidding.
No, but it I mean, it's
Yeah.
hard because I'm such a people pleaser. So like I like to know, like get the feelers out because with Julian, I did tell you because I wasn't sure about it. And
And I
like
was like, "No,
I
it's
was
literally a
I was
beautiful name."
insecure about it. Yeah, I didn't know if I loved it. And then you guys comforted me. But I think, yeah, for any future children, I really have to just like stick to my guns. And then if people don't like it, just don't say it to my face.
Right, like talk shit. Like,
Right.
yeah,
In a
talk
separate
say it
group
behind my
chat.
back.
Right.
Like, we're
For
good.
sure.
Wasn't it you that sent that reel today? It was like normalize like talking shit again. Like behind like
No,
me
that
not
wasn't
knowing.
me, but
Oh,
yeah.
was it? Okay. Like yeah, somebody sent like a like let's normalize like not saying things to my face like that I don't need to know. Like it'll
Right.
be
Like
okay.
normalize having group chat and put it in the
Yeah,
chat.
go talk shit in the group chat afterwards. Like I'm fine. What I don't know is what I don't know.
Right.
So, anyway. Okay. My mother-in-law asked if she could do cry it out with my 6-month-old because she's not able to get him to nap the way she wants. Hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
That's such like a personal thing and like
it's hard. Yeah, when you have
yeah.
small children, but
Depends
it's like
also
a
like what kind of like cry it out. Like is she literally like letting them cry and like not like doing anything or like how like there's methods of not I'm not talking about like Ferber. It's just like okay, let them cry for 5 minutes, and if they're not down, then go.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, what is she like? Maybe like asking. I love how we turned this into an advice segment, but
I
maybe
know.
asking like what her plan actually is. You know, like how long do they want them to cry it out, or
Yeah, it's
because
hard because I come from like an opposite perspective to where like I'm a big sleep trainer and like every person is fine. But like
yeah,
and then my parents would go in there like too much and I'd be like, "No, no, no, you can let them cry," you know. So it's like
yeah,
but just the generalized thing of having having someone help you. So it's like you want to be grateful they're helping, but then you guys have different views on how it should be done or what's helpful. But
yeah,
also like what works for one person doesn't work. So maybe like um the way like you have her go to sleep, him or her, the baby go to sleep, like rocking, whatever, maybe it's not working for the was it her mom or mother-in-law, um so maybe that's why she wants to know if she can let her cry. I don't know, I'm not saying like you're right to be upset because she's not doing how you want it to be done, but maybe you just need to communicate, maybe it's not working, I'm not sure,
mm, yeah. But
because
I
I
get it. Like
remember
if
no,
like
it's
if it,
annoying for
yeah,
sure.
if, like your in-laws are like watching your baby and they're doing something that you don't
Yeah,
like,
like, in
it's
general. Oh, yeah, like,
yeah.
we have so many stories that, like, I remember the first time you were talking about roe meat, you introduced her to peanut butter. Um, when Gio was 9 months old, that was when we did our FABA trip, our ABA conference, so, the first time he was gone for a few days, and I just
Oh,
remember
yeah.
my mom texted me, like, "Has he?" Because was first time mom, like, super nervous, didn't do any nuts with him yet, he was, like, 9 months old, and she was like, "Has he had, like, Nutella yet?" And then I was like mid type. It took me a while because I was at the conference and I was like, no, we
Oh,
haven't done any
God.
nuts yet. And she's like taking a picture of him like with the empty jar of Nutella, like
So
all over
funny.
him, like licking it. And she's like, well, he doesn't have an allergy. And like, I'm sure at the
You're like,
time,
"Great, thanks."
knowing how my mental health was first time, I'm sure I was livid, but like now I can laugh about it. But yeah, it's just those things where it's a difficult thing to balance because you want to be grateful because not everyone has a village and it is very I know it's a blessing to have your parents and Taylor's parents like have people to help, but you're also valid in having your boundaries and the way you want things done. So
Yeah.
um but yeah, I think just with having Julian my second, I've learned to like laugh it off and like it's okay. Like then you're not let me just say, I know you're not I guess we turned this into a advice segment and you're not asking for our advice, but
But let us give us
your baby will be totally fine. Like if she's letting him like
Yeah.
like it's not gonna and it might feel like she's ruined it. She has it, I promise you. Like I'll give you another example, but it's like the opposite effect because I am a cry it outer. Sorry, take me to jail. And this Julian was like over a year too, and I was like sometimes he wakes up and like I guess as a mom you also know the cries, right? We've talked about this.
Yes.
Like now
Yes.
like sometimes he wakes up and he just like he'll cry for a little bit, but if as long as it's not one of his crazy cries, like just let him kind of work it out, whatever. And so my mom told me one day he woke up in the middle of the night. Not only did she not let him cry it out, she went up there, she turned the light on, she read him like 10 books. They had like little like it was like a 30-minute, like they had a party up there. And I
Oh
remember
my
I was
god.
so mad because I'm like, now he's gonna do this every single night. Like expect this. He didn't.
Yeah.
Like he didn't. It was fine, you know? So it's like I feel you. Again, you did not ask for advice, but in general, the audacity, we know grandparents like doing the opposite of what you tell them. It is annoying.
Or
It's
just like
hard.
yeah, or I know I feel like sometimes I mean my mother-in-law is a saint, but like she had 5 kids. So like when I tell her things,
Right.
sometimes she's like, "Bitch," like I can like feel the energy. She'll never say it, but like I
Right.
feel the energy of like, "Bitch, like I've been around the block." Like, but I'm
Right.
like, "Yeah, but like I've already said too much."
Right. Well, even today, actually. So my kids still nap, and today they had a whole thing planned at 3, like an appointment to go somewhere at 3, and they wake up from nap at 3. Their window was from 3 to 4. They had a window to do this thing at Disney, and when I saw them for dinner today, I was like, "Oh, how did it go?" And they're like, "Oh, we didn't go because they slept." passed. And I was like, how long did they sleep? Like, oh, they woke up at like 4:30, and I was like,
Oh my god.
you didn't wake them up for your planned scheduled thing?
Oh
They're
my
very
god.
much, you'd never wake a sleeping baby. And I'm just like, well, good luck tonight. They're going to be up till like 2 a.m. But again, this is one of the things, like, I think first time mom, like, if this was Gio, I'd freak out. But now I'm just like, good luck. None of my business. See you at 2 a.m. But like, they're strict. Like, it doesn't matter how many times they will not wake up a sleeping baby. And like that,
Yeah,
I
that's
wake,
so funny.
and this is such a different, a lot of moms my age feel like that too. Never wake up sleeping baby. Like you and I both, I will wake them up if it's more
I feel
convenient
that
for
way.
me.
Like a bitty baby, yeah, but like a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, yeah, I'm waking their asses up.
Right. Especially,
Yeah,
yeah, like Jonah's age. Like if it's gonna interfere, they're gonna be up all night. Like you gotta
yeah,
wake them up sometimes.
yeah, for
So it's
sure.
just like, so anyway, just all that to say, like, yes, it's like can be annoying, frustrating, but like for me personally, I find it more helpful than not. So like I'm willing to just laugh it off, and like what works for them works for them. What works for me. And like,
Yeah, and I think like something I've learned now having one versus like my first child versus my second child is that everybody is gonna do things differently, and that was a real even like between Sam and I, like
yeah, yeah, for
I used to
sure.
have such a problem with like the way he did it versus I did it. And like I've learned to just like kind of let go and like let the child respond how they do with each person in their life. Like I think that was like a huge thing for me. And
Mm-hmm.
I've really almost like really shed that. Like I've almost like become type B about it, unless like it's obviously like safety. But like, yeah, like again, I think that just comes with having more than one child, or if it's your first, it's so different and it feels so personal and real and
Everything
all of that.
feels so, yeah, like permanent and
Yeah.
just bigger.
Hmm.
Everything feel, and it's all valid feelings, but yeah, I guess
Yeah, learning to like let go of like everybody's gonna do things
control,
their way,
honestly,
and like
literally
yeah,
control.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so true. It is control. So just like everybody's going to do things, and like they have to learn other ways besides your way. And I think that's also like a huge lesson that I learned with
Yeah, because
Jonah.
these are two of the biggest control freaks ever, you and I.
Oh, me? Never.
Never. But
Yeah.
yeah, so, but still annoying,
Still
validating.
annoying. Like totally valid. Yeah, for sure. I think we have one more. Hold on. Yes, this is the last one. Okay. The audacity of my boss to tell me I shouldn't be drinking coffee while pregnant. Mind your business. I'm fine. So true. Well, I think because even
Wait.
like
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I hallucinated. The boss told her boss at work told her she should not be drinking coffee because she's pregnant.
yeah.
Ew. Ew.
I think like it used to be like a boomer thing, to not like you can't drink coffee. Like I remember my dad, like I was like I think was I pregnant with I think I was pregnant with Romy, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm on my way to the hair salon to go get my roots touched up." He's like, "You can't dye your hair while you're pregnant." I'm like, "Yes, you can." Like
That's
it's
disgusting, especially if it's
yeah,
a man. Like, I'm
yeah,
sorry. If you're giving me advice on something you've never done before, get out of here. Unless you're like an OBGYN. But even them, sometimes I'm just like, when they're just like, ugh, the pain, it's just malignant pain. There's nothing you can do about it. It's like, if you have not lived my experience, shut the fuck
yeah,
up.
yeah.
And yeah,
No, yeah. Because like as a pregnant woman, like also like your coffee's so sacred because you can only have so much of it.
so sacred, especially if you can
And
still stomach it. It's like, that's like my one sweet treat. Get away from me.
right, I know for like trimester 1 and 2, I couldn't drink coffee with Romy.
No.
I
As
was I
long
was
as whatever you're doing is okay by you and your doctor, like, and that goes even with like the red meat, the deli meat. Again, what I do during my pregnancy might be different from what you do and your doctor has approved, but like, let's stop commenting on it, especially men, especially, oh my God, ew. I
yeah,
don't
just
know
like
if this boss is a man, but regardless, that's disgusting.
did it say
Um,
a pronoun in there? Oh no, it didn't say.
no, but it doesn't
Um
matter. It's still gross. And it's your boss. So it's like you probably feel like you can't even tell them like get the fuck
Yeah,
out
like,
of my
hey, I'm
face.
not doing meth. I'm drinking coffee.
Yeah. I mean, I would totally like print them out like a research study and be like, it's actually totally fine to have this many milligrams of coffee, which is actually of caffeine, which is actually quite a bit of caffeine you can have. I think they just say 1
200.
cup because you also have caffeine throughout the day. Like soda has caffeine, other things have caffeine.
Yeah.
Um, no, it's insane. It, I will
Have
never
your
not have
caffeine.
coffee. Yeah.
Have your caffeine, girlfriend.
Especially like each pregnancy you have, like when you're pregnant with a toddler, like, oh my God.
Oh my God. The amount of, I mean, ooh, the tired. You're
I
so
remember you would
tired.
like wait to have your coffee until like 2 or 3 p.m. because you just knew like you were gonna
Like,
crash.
even like now, well, now, oh my God, it was the day I had today was, well, I had my first cup of coffee. I typically have two. Two cups
Mhm.
is like, I have like a morning and then like a 1:30, 2 o'clock coffee to get me through the rest of the day.
Mhm.
And I put my coffee on the machine, and I guess I just like went about my day and my life. And then 6 p.m. No, actually, when I put the kids to bed and I was just washing bottles, I saw my coffee there and I was like, guess I never had that second cup. Like it was just sitting there cold on the machine.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of day I had, that I didn't even get to the second because
No,
the
but like
mom was
you'll
mommying.
just never see me commenting on another like what they're doing. Again, it's between them and their doctor. I even remember I was in St. Augustine and I saw I mean she was clearly like 9 months pregnant. But again, you will never catch, and like at the bar drinking a glass of wine, you will never catch me commenting on it. Whatever works for you works for
Ooh,
you. Like
yeah,
not
but
my,
I would talk shit in the group chat.
like, totally fine. Bring it to the group chat, but like to confront somebody about it is
Yeah.
just insane. No, like we were like, do you see the woman over there? But no, But the coffee thing is insane because you are allowed to have that.
No, but I think that's an outdated thing. So
And I even
I'm
told you
assuming.
if I ever have another baby, like I don't know with how much my love for deli meat has grown in the past like few years. I
Mm,
just don't know if I'm willing to let go of it for 9 months. Like
well, I think you can, like, if you do it like panini style
you
where
can heat it up, which I
you can
think
heat
I
it
will
up.
just do. I will just do. Yeah. But like
I
I just,
love me a oh my God, do you know,
yeah, I don't know if I could give it up this time.
let's
Like
let
I don't think I can.
let me just paint a picture for the listeners. So you get some sourdough, some crispy sourdough bread. Then you put some honey mustard.
Mm.
You put some mayo, maybe if you're feeling wild and crazy. And then you put some turkey. You put cheese of your choice, whether it's American provolone. Havarti lately has been something I'm loving. It's like just creamy,
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
then a little bit of lettuce, and then you slap that second sourdough on top. You put in the panini maker. You let it sizzle, sizzle, baby, and then crunch that first crunch.
Mm. No, there's just
There's
nothing
nothing better
better
than a turkey
than a turkey
press.
yeah, or just like a turkey sandwich in general. There's nothing better. I know that it's like causing cancer now, but like what isn't, okay? Like
You
you
know
can't
what?
take that away from
Like
me.
if turkey causes cancer, then
If
so be it.
turkey if turkey's what's going to take me out, then it is what it is. I've had
Yeah,
fun.
like, and then it just wasn't meant to be. Like,
No,
as
like
long as I can have my turkey presses, like, I'm fine. And that's the thing, like, and I can make it at home and it's just so good. It's so good.
right, it's like the one thing I can cook. Like you're going to take that away from me.
Literally. You won't catch me cooking anything else. I make a mean bowl of cereal and
Right.
all that, but no, my turkey presses are so special to me and they mean so much.
Yeah, so that's one of the thing. I mean, we got way off topic, but that's one of the things where like if I ever get pregnant again, I don't know if I'm willing to give that up
Yeah.
like I did last time because it just means something to me.
I gave
So
it up for both.
so did I, but I also had gestational diabetes twice, so that's what I feel
Right.
like I was so limited in my diet that I'm just like I'm not getting rid of that cuz that's like the one diabetes approved thing I can have is turkey. I'm going to have it.
That's right,
Um,
girl. Live your dreams.
yeah. So anyway, that was off topic, but disgusting, ew, gross. And again, the fact that it was your boss, so like they feel like the superiority that they can say shit like that. If you have an HR department, I don't know. Like I don't know if it's HR worthy, but like mind your
I think it's
business.
HR worthy.
But like the audacity.
Yeah. Mind your business.
I don't know. It's just like those like there's obviously crunchy moms. If you want to live that crunchy lifestyle and like not have the coffee whatever. Okay, great, but like doesn't mean everybody has to do that. I
Yeah.
just I can't. I think it's yucky to comment, especially if you're a man. Again, I don't know the gender of this person, but
It just sounds like manly. This is
it
really
really
like
does.
we are man haters today. No sleeping, no comment, no talking, like just go to work.
Right. No,
Like
you were listening to the Hillary Duff and Call Her Daddy podcast.
yes.
I was listening to, and she said her husband says it's like they do the one thing one time and then we have to do everything else. And that's exactly what it is like regarding having a baby. Like they do the one thing one time and then we deal with the breastfeeding, the hormones, the growing the baby, the pushing the baby out, the getting cut open. Like, so no, you cannot nap right now, okay? Because we did all of this.
You can't sleep ever.
No, because of all the things I just mentioned.
Is that our title? Like just men shouldn't sleep.
Sleep when you're dead. Even when you're dead, like I'm gonna go to
No, I would be
I'm gonna
so
go to
pissed
your
if you're dead.
coffin and be like, must be nice having your nap right now.
Must be nice being dead and shit.
Like, yeah, to just
Really, you're not gonna help me with bath time right now? You're not gonna cook dinner?
Right. That would be you to say I'm in the comment. So what's for
like, sorry, what's for dinner? Because if you listeners don't know, I really don't cook. Like I cook once every 90 days. And it's true. I'm not lying. And so like I depend on my husband for my food consumption at home, hardcore. If life were up to me, I would literally eat out every night.
Right. So he comes home and immediately like has to cook, basically, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he
Oh
really
my
cannot
God,
die.
so
That would
funny.
really inconvenience you if he died.
It really. Well, then I could use that life insurance money for all of the takeout that I would be having.
There you go. There you go.
All of
Yeah,
me
all
for
that
more
to
tips.
say, men just
Oh
don't
my
take a nap.
God.
If you take a nap while your wife is watching, just be warned. Just be warned.
Yeah. Not
Like
allowed.
for me,
I
I
can't stress
let
that enough.
Taylor. I'm okay with him napping like when the kids are napping, that's fine. But yeah, if it's
Right.
during the day,
Do it during a convenient time. And that's what I do.
right.
Like sometimes if I'm like, wow, I really could use a nap, I wait till kids are
Yeah.
sleeping or what, then I will do that. I don't do it at 5 p.m. when the kids are, wanting you the most. Just don't get me started. This topic really is like a triggering one for me
Yeah, she'll
because
just in the group chat, she'll just send videos of him sleeping on the couch and like
and
zooming
snoring
in
as loud
with
as possible. Yeah. Like
yeah,
if you're going to do that, just go to the room. Like I can't.
right. And that's what I say because sometimes like yeah, Taylor would be like with the blanket on the couch, and I'm just like, just go, Joe, go where I
Like
cannot see you because I will
because
stab you.
I cannot. Yeah, I can't look at you. Like I cannot.
I can't. It's just such a phenomenon. No, I cannot look at you, or I will want to hurt you. Like you need to get away from me,
Literally,
or
truly.
like
I know.
take a shot of espresso and like suck it up.
Yeah, I'm always like, can I make you some coffee? Can I do? No,
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm just resting my eyes. This is why people get Snap. This is why that show Snapped exists.
Yeah, right. Like Florida woman charged because man decided to take a nap on the couch. No, it's insanity.
Yeah, we could just do a whole episode on this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So that's our Audacity segment. It was a good one. It was a
It
good
was a
one.
good one.
Yeah. We had good ones today. And just look out for, I don't know if we'll do it monthly, but we'll definitely do it once. Like advice, we do monthly, but
Mm-hmm.
like Audacity, it was just requested. So that's why we brought it back. Yeah. Um, anything else, babe? Do you have any wins or
No.
fails you want to chat about? I don't know if I do.
Um, not really. I mean,
Yeah, life
I
is
have
like
some like
lifing.
funny, yeah, like some funny situations happen recently like with pooping, but I don't know if I'll share it on the pod because I'm like, one day I don't want Gio to be like, wow, you really talked about me
Mm.
like shitting
Oh,
myself or whatever it is. So, I'm trying to like be a little more censored. But no, I mean the win, the kids are away,
yes,
living
girl.
their best life, mind you. Um, yeah, and I don't even think I've said this on the podcast because I barely even told our friend group because I feel like I'm just in an era where I'm just like minute by minute, not in a bad way, but I'm like
Yeah.
think plans are happening that I'm like, oh, that's next month, even though next month in reality is like 2 weeks from now. But in 2 weeks from now, my kids are leaving for a week. That my parents are taking them to Utah for a week, so we'll be kidless for an entire week. And again, I
That's
haven't
gonna
like
be
fully
so wild.
processed it. So I'm like, what am I gonna do for a whole entire week? I mean, I'm definitely gonna come over and have some Romy squishy
Yeah.
sessions because I miss her. Or we'll
Yeah.
go to brunch or whatever. We'll do
My
stuff.
God. Yeah. We'll have ourselves a
Maybe I'll
time.
convince you to finally go to the library and we'll go to the library together.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah. But anyway, so
2 girls,
that's
1 Romy.
happening. Yeah. So that's happening soon. And yeah, I feel like they're finally that age where I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast or offline, but like we are the era, millennials are the era of like when we were kids, we were shipped off to our grandparents for the summer. Like
Yep.
I feel like everybody in our group chat has had that experience, whether it was
Yep.
Puerto Rico, me, it was Japan, you,
Me,
it
it
was
was
where?
Texas.
Texas.
And yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just like such a funny and like
Yeah.
nowadays, with obviously all the craziness in the world and just like relationships between millennials and their parents are different now, but that's just like not the case anymore. But like my kids are finally aged and they are really close with their grandparents, so I'm like they can get, and it's a week, it's not literally my entire summer, like they would ship us off
Yep.
on an airplane like by ourselves. No, the things we did back in the day, it's so crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's like unaccompanied minor, like flying is
I
kind of crazy concept.
internationally, I went and like me and my brother, we were not that old, and we
Right.
flew internationally to Japan by ourselves like a couple summers.
I think my sister and I did too with Europe. I have to I can't recall. I was 12, she was 14.
We were definitely younger
Yeah.
than that even.
We definitely flew to Europe by
But I
ourselves and met
remember,
our grandparents there.
yeah, yeah, and I remember it
Yeah.
was really exciting because like the last few minutes of the flight, they move you to first class, the minors, because you get off the plane first. So we were like
Yeah.
so excited, we got to sit in first class. Um, But no, and like I think you like wear a lanyard that says like I'm a minor, which again in today's society it's sort of like kidnap me. Like it's like so insane the things that we did back then.
And like we were just yeah, and we did it a lot. Like we flew unaccompanied minor a lot. I can't picture myself doing that with my children. Sorry. Like
No,
no, I can't. Not yeah, you're right. Not in today's world. And yeah, that was crazy. That was
so
crazy of our
crazy.
parents to just be like, all right, go on a plane and let's see what happens. See you
Right. And
never.
like we didn't even have cell phones. So it literally was like, if I don't hear from you in 3 days, I'll assume you were kidnapped. Like,
I guess I'll call the local precinct and, Oh
no,
my God. It's so crazy
insanity.
that there's not like a Law and Order SVU episode about this. Like there
I know
should
that
be.
I know you would have seen it. You've seen all of
I know
them.
I'm on season 17.
Wow.
I
It's
have
crazy that that show's still going.
I'm obsessed. And I think I told the podcast, yeah, like my postpartum show has been Law and Order. I started from season 1, episode 1.
Mhm.
I'd never seen it before. And so since August, I am on season 17. So
That's amazing. Mine was Grey's Anatomy, or that was like my pregnancy when I got pregnant, and then I watched all
yeah, like
19 seasons or
these
whatever.
these shows with long, standing
Yeah.
shows are the best ones for postpartum. Pro tip. Yeah.
Yeah. But
So good.
anyway, all of that to say, they're
Yeah.
just going they have another summer trip planned with the grandparents too. But it just made me
Was there
think of
like
that. And
an
then
age? I wonder if there was an age that you had to be in order to be an unaccompanied minor.
I don't think so because I'm
Because
telling you, I think I was like 5. Like I was so little.
is there a minimum
I mean, there might be
age
now.
to be an unaccompanied minor on an airplane?
I swear I was so young. And I think I've done it a couple times.
Minimum age for flying alone as an unaccompanied minor. Um, wait, 5 to 14 years old.
Yeah, 5
That's
years old.
crazy.
I know. And the sad thing is sometimes I think it like mostly I think when you see it now, it's like joint custody sort of things, right? Like, but yeah, no, that's insane. I cannot imagine like that's almost Gio or Jonah. Like I could not I would
I
never,
think
I
the
could
first time I ever
never.
did it, I was like 8 or 9 years old.
Maybe I was then too. Like I don't, I'll have to ask. But it was something still insane to like fly again internationally, like a 14-hour flight. I don't know. This is it's so crazy.
No
And
wonder why
just
millennials are crazy.
yeah,
We lived in such a time. Um,
we really did. We were yeah.
we lived in like what's crazy about us is that we lived in like the glory days, but we also are living in like today
We're like
as
the
well.
bridge. We're like the bridge.
We
Like we
are the
know that the
bridge.
time before technology and
Mhm.
we're in the time of now. Yeah, that's why I'm like
Yeah.
millennials, not to like brag, but like they are because we have that nostalgia of like even like the old computers, the floppy disk, like we talk about
Yeah.
this, the
We are
LimeWire, the all of it. It's just
we're the
like
last elite generation.
the CD, the cassette, all of
Yeah.
it. Yeah, we really are the elite, sorry. But
Not sorry.
it's just it's crazy to think that our kids are not going to know what a VCR is. They don't know what a VCR is. Like even DVDs. Like
A
we have
CD,
DVDs, but they
yeah.
have no idea what that is. Um it's
No, it's
just sad.
craziness.
It's really
But
sad.
anyway,
That
that's
was
our
our
show. Dare I say?
Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening to the Scrunchy Moms Club podcast. If you don't already follow us, please follow us at Scrunchy Moms Club podcast on TikTok, on Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are the pink one. Give us a like, a follow, a mention, a comment, any of it, and a 5-star review because we are 5 stars. And just remember, if you're a millennial, you are
You are
elite.
elite.
You are great. And if your man is sleeping, slap him across the
Run.
face.
You better run.
You better run. All right. We love you and have a great week. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.